Good morning, Downingtown STEM Academy. Today is Wednesday, June 1st, 2016, E-Day on your schedule. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Downingtown STEM Academy. My name is Lily Zimmerman. Today is E-Day on your daily schedule, June 1st.
And I'm Manish Suryapala. And
this is not a drill. Welcome to STEM World News.
For the past few weeks, the media and Trump's opponents have raised doubt about Trump's claims that he raised $6 million for veterans. Yesterday, Donald Trump released proof that he had raised $5.6 million for veterans. The billionaire called a news conference to announce the accounting of his $5.6 million in fundraising for veterans groups, but spent most of the 40 minutes criticizing and insulting reporters, collectively at times and individually, as dishonest, not good people, sleazy, and among the worst human beings he has ever met.
Hey, wait, doesn't that include us?
Speak for yourself. Anyway, moving on.
After receiving more than 16 inches of rain and the Colorado River cresting almost 8 feet above flood level, 2 people are dead and 3 more were missing this weekend due to heavy flooding in southeast Texas. The local news stations in southeast Texas had predicted that there would be a great deal of rain, but had very much underestimated just how much would fall, causing the flash flooding to catch many people off guard as they were forced to hastily vacate their homes and even cars in order to avoid drowning. However, not all were lucky enough to escape in time. This weekend, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of an African-American death row inmate who was charged 20 years ago for the murder of a white woman. Evidence was found that in the notes of the prosecutors to show that they had discriminated racially when choosing a jury as a way of choosing jurors who would be predisposed to find the defendant guilty. A case like this carries heavy weight because it calls into question the trustworthiness of the court system and the racial bias.
North Korea attempted to launch a missile Tuesday, although it appeared to be unsuccessful. South Korea, as stated by South Korea's military, we know this is a shocking first for North Korea, but the missile was a test fired from the eastern city of Wonsan at 5:20 a.m. The South Korean Joint Chiefs of Staff stated the following information: the failed test caused absolutely no destruction.
For our final world event, zookeepers shot and killed Harambe, a rare gorilla, on Saturday after a 3-year-old boy slipped into the enclosure at the Cincinnati Zoo, triggering outcry over how the situation was handled, the decision to shoot Harambe, and whether the child's parents were to blame for failing to look after him. On that note, though, this weekend we did have quite a good time as we had a 4-day weekend. Tell me, Manish, did you get up to anything interesting over Memorial Day?
Yeah, I finally got half of my chem review done. It was a shock. I was so happy.
Well,
Almost had time for a break.
That makes one of us. Anyway, let's get on with some local news.
Speaking of Memorial Day, the Downingtown Memorial Day Parade, amongst others, was canceled due to worries of bad weather. Many locals were disappointed with the change of events, and wanting to still honor the fallen, had a much smaller tribute at the memorial at Kerr Park.
On a more positive note, the Stuart Hudson Charitable Trust, the philanthropic remnant of the Lucan Steel Company founding family, is making $600,000 in local grants this year. 2 key initiatives receiving grants are the National Iron and Steel Heritage Museum in the amount of $200,000 and Life Transforming Ministries in the amount of $100,000. All right, well, that's all we have time for today, STEM Academy. You have a good day.